Evernote has changed their pricing structure. What does that mean for you and I? Stay tuned and we'll take a look. So in the past, Evernote has had two price structures. They've had their free account model and they've had their premium service. Premium was $5 a month or $45 for a year, and you got a slew of new features in the premium account that you did not get in the basic account. But Evernote has come out with a third tier, a middle tier, for people that are willing to pay, but they don't want to spend that $45 a year on the premium, but they want to get some additional features. So let's take a look at what they've done. They've reshuffled some things around, and I think it will be okay in terms of what they've kept, what they've removed from certain packages, and I think a lot of people, I think I know where people are going to buy in it. If they're starting a new account or they want to go from free to any of them, I think I know where they're going to go to. So let's take a look. Let's start with the basic, which is going to be the free account. The free accounts. So on the free account, you get 60 megabytes of monthly uploads. So every month, Evernote will give you 60 megabytes, which is not a lot, I will admit, but you will get 60 megabytes of uploads. You will be able to clip anywhere from the web, so being able to use tools like the Evernote Web Clipper will be very easy to do with the basic account. You're going to be able to share and discuss in Evernote. Now, what I take that to mean is that they've turned all sharing on. In the past, free accounts only had the ability to share notes. They could not share notebooks, and they could not share editable notes between multiple people. If I am reading this correctly, it's going to be able allow you to share any type of note or notebook, which should be pretty interesting, and I think that's a good thing to have in the free service. I don't know why it wasn't there before, but it's good that they are putting it in there now. And of course, you will be able to sync across your phones and computers. The one thing they have taken away from the basic account is this one. The ability to save emails into Evernote. I use this so frequently. In the past, everyone, regardless if you were free or premium, had an email address associated with their Evernote account. Evernote automatically generated it, and you could use that email address to send notes or send emails into Evernote. Or I used it even when it was something where maybe it was an iPad and it was a document. I couldn't easily get that note into Evernote. I could email that document into Evernote. It works so well. I used it for receipts. I used it for storing information that I just wanted to keep on hand, like monthly newsletters, all that kind of stuff. I use that so frequently. So where are we going to see that feature now come in? We're actually going to see it in this new tier, their Plus model. In the Plus model, you get 1 gigabyte of monthly uploads. You're going to be able to clip anywhere from the web. You're going to be able to share and discuss. You're going to sync across computers and phones. You're going to have access to your notes when you're offline. In the past, that has only been available to premium users, meaning you had to spend the $5 a month and get that feature. Now it's going to be available in the Plus version, so it's going to be able, what it allows you to do is you can go into the settings of the Evernote app and you can turn it off, and you can do it on the desktop too. Turn your notes books to offline access, and you'll be able to access them when you're offline. I do that a lot when I'm on a plane, especially on my iPad, where I might not have Wi-Fi, or on my iPhone. I will turn it offline only, and I will be able to view these things offline. Add a passlock code on your mobile app. I've done that before. It works really slick. You set that in Evernote. If you have an iPhone 5S or newer, you can also use Touch ID with that. And then the ability to send emails into Evernote is going to be available in the Plus service. Now, the top tier, the premium tier, the $5 a month. Now, the way I see it is if you're already premium, the price is exactly the same. And I don't see why you would want to downgrade yourself to this Plus model unless you don't use all of these features. But personally, I use all these features all the time, so I do not see myself downgrading. But here is the Plus tier. You're going to have unlimited monthly uploads. So Evernote's not going to cap you at so much space per month. They are going to say, however much you want to upload into Evernote, go for it. You're going to be able to clip anywhere from the web, share and discuss, sync across your phones and computers, have notes when you're offline, add a passcode lock, send emails into Evernote. You're going to be able to search in Office documents and attachments. We've had this for a long time with PDFs in the premium service where you can just start typing something. It didn't even have to be text in the note. It could be something that's maybe 72 pages into a PDF document. It will find that piece of information. So it's really cool that they're bringing it into Microsoft Office space. Whether or not that's going to expand and add in Keynote and Pages is yet to be seen, but it is good that they are moving in that direction. You're going to be able to turn notes into presentations using their presentation tools. You're going to be able to annotate PDFs. I do that once in a while when it's something that I'm not concerned about the entire page of that PDF. I'm concerned about one section. I can go in and annotate it. Scan and digitize business cards. It's not something I'm too worried about because that scannable app by Evernote actually does a really nice job at digitizing your business cards. And quite frankly, I don't use Evernote for capturing business cards. I use a different app called CamCard, which I've done a video on in the past. There will be a link to that video somewhere in this video. View previous versions of notes, and you're going to be able to see all content related to your notes. So what does that one mean? It means if I were to do this, if I searched for, I don't know, Bay Lake Tower, and I go ahead and say search, and in a second here, it takes a minute to load, because if I have it turned on, there it goes. You get this little content related search. So these are notes that have Bay Lake Tower in there that I might necessarily be interested in viewing. That is a feature of the Evernote Web Clipper, but it sounds like, if I'm reading that right, that feature will be turned off unless you have the premium version. And it's also going to be in the actual Evernote desktop app. You're going to have the related notes to the note you're currently working on. That is a premium feature now as well. So, for the most part, if you are free, I see a lot of you upgrading to the Plus just for that one feature, being able to send email into Evernote. Oh my god, I don't know what I would do without that. And if you're premium, I see staying at premium is what I believe. I'm currently an Evernote premium user, so I will not be moving to Plus. I'm just going to stay where I'm at. Now, the one thing they have done is they have adjusted the currency. So if you are in Canada or in the UK, you might see slightly different prices. I'm in the US, so the prices really didn't adjust too badly for me. They're about the same as they were every other month. A little higher, but not too much for the year. And then Plus, obviously it's a brand new price structure, so everyone will see the new price structure. In the US, it's $24.99. But like I said, in other countries, it might be a little different just based on your actual currency, if your value is a little higher than $1 or lower than $1. So, that is it for this video. I will see you guys in the next video. I also have a course on Evernote. It's called Getting Started with Evernote. We have added this information into the course. It's actually down here processing as we speak, and will be added later today. So, I hope this was helpful. I hope this gives you an insight as to what Evernote is doing. I will see you guys in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.